Alright guys, I bought 15 pounds of red potato seeds. So I separated them out into small piles of the largest, the medium, and the smallest. And I'm fixing to show you how I go about making my potato seeds. I use a method called chitting. So give me a minute to get a nice sharp knife and we'll get started. Okay, I'm about to start cutting these potatoes, which is called chitting, to get them ready for planting. So it's going to be a little bit tricky since I'm using my phone to record this, but I'm going to do the best I can. And we're going to start with the small ones first, because there's not really a whole lot of cutting you can do other than maybe in half, because you have to have enough potato left over to support the potato as it starts to sprout and grow and develop roots to reach the soil and the nutrients inside. So let's get started. Okay, what you want to do is you want to get your potato. You'd like to have at least 3 or 4 eyes on each piece, and these are the small ones. So here's your eyes. I'm just going to cut a piece about like that. That's the size of a golf ball basically. And then looking at this one, I've only got a eye here, here, here. So that one is done. And looking at this one, same thing. Cut it in half. That's all I can do.
And that's it. Boy, girl, whatever. They're wearing this interesting gown. And then there's this time, this age when boys.
This one I've got eyes here, here, and here. So I'll cut it in half. And it is done.
Graduation. He's been breached. He's now has.
Same with this one. Eyes here, mostly on this end. A few on this end. So I will try and cut this one I'm going to leave that one whole. This one, eyes.
Yes, I actually been thinking about that very recently.
So I will cut it in half.
We go through the Instagram feed looking for the hashtag thousands, looking for pictures that have to do with history, with merch, recipes, whatever it is. That has to
Bigger ones.
What we do here. So we pick something out every week and we.
You can see the eyes.
Yeah, we can, and we pick out a winner.
So what I'll do is.
And who's this week's winner?
This is Bucky John Flies.
I will cut
I stuffed duck getting ready to go in.
that off.
And get baked up.
Has 2 eyes on it.
Yeah, and then there was also a finished duck photo on this.
I will cut across here. I've got one really good eye.
I really appreciate all the new likes, all the follows on Instagram. Keep that coming. Keep tagging those photos. It's really great to see.
And I've got this eye. Sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulty. But I've got eyes here and here. So I will cut those 2 off. And I'm left with these eyes. So it's a tough call. Do you leave them all or do you cut them off? That one I'm going to leave them all. This one I'm going to simply cut in half.
Do you know any more about that or New England Pirates?
And let's go ahead and open that up too, because a lot of people are asking about Irish.
So that is basically how you chit potatoes.
There you go.
Instead of boring you with watching me do the whole batch, I will cut them and then show you what to do next. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Okay, I finished cutting the potatoes up, so let me show you what I've done to get them ready to plant. Alright, after I got them cut, I got some newspaper out and I laid as much of the skin side down as I possibly could, so that way that the cut sides are up in the air to dry. Once they are dry and basically dry and rough to the touch, kind of like scabbed over, they will be ready to plant. That takes approximately a week to 2 weeks, sometimes longer depending on the humidity. And in that time, hopefully the rain will have stopped and the ground will be dried out enough that I can actually go out and put the amendments in my soil, get the rows ready. This is 15 pounds of potatoes. You can plant them whole if you like, but the size of these potatoes, there was no way I was going to just plant a whole potato the size of a softball. So that's why I did the chitting method. And whenever that time comes, we'll have another video for you. We'll get you ready to plant your own Irish potatoes and have a good crop. So look for another video on Irish potatoes in about another week to 2 weeks, depending on the weather and how these guys dry out. As always, this is Morgan with Agape Farms. Please hit the like, subscribe, and tune in for the next video. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. Thanks for watching.